Hello, what's up, my fellow YouTubers? It's been a long time since I made a video, but today I'm going to show you, I'm going to kind of pull the curtain back of what we do out here in Oklahoma. Was presented with a chance this year, first time since 2017, to be able to buy hurricane damaged cars in Florida. In 2017, of course, we had Hurricane Harvey, which was in Texas. We bought a lot of cars then, and I've been really busy, and we've been buying a lot of cars this year out of the two hurricanes that hit Florida. So I'm going to take you on a tour here and show you what we've bought so far. We've got a few that hit the lot just in the last few days, and then some of them back here that we're getting ready. So let me grab the camera and let's show you what we got here. Okay, these cars that we have right here have been purchased in the last month. All of them have came out of Florida. All of them are hurricane damaged, whether they be flood cars or storm damaged. We'll go through a few of them with you right quick. This one right here is a little Chevy Impala that we picked up. 42,000 miles on it. This thing was not a flood damaged car. It actually had the back glass knocked out of it. You can see some damage on the trunk lid there. I bought a trunk lid from a pull apart yard that was the same color with a spoiler on it. I'm going to change that out, clean it up, and it should be pretty much ready to go. Right here, little 81,000 mile GMC Acadia. Right here you can see the flood line that it has here. This thing runs and drives. Real nice unit overall, you know. We pulled her loose right there to check. It does have some dampness in the floor. We're going to bring it in and tear the interior out of it so that we can get it ready to sell. Check it out. Doesn't have any lights on in the dash or anything like that. We'll just quickly go through here. Little Nissan Sentra. Carpet flood, little older Nissan Altima. This one actually has 84,000 miles on it. 03 model, 05, I'm sorry. But it was bought down there. And little Kia Sorento, excuse me. This is the day before Thanksgiving, and my throat's a little dry. But let me show you the flood line on this one here that it had. It was right there. We can't find any water inside this car at all. It's below where it would go inside this vehicle. 80,000 mile, 2012 model. Should do really well. Little Nissan Maxima with 84,000 miles on it. This one has a little bit of damage. We're gonna probably put a bumper cover on it or fix this one on the corner here. But real nice car, 85,000 miles. Honda Accord. This one storm damage. It's got a little bit of damage on top here. The sunroof's okay, but they did that just to keep the water from getting in it. This car will be an easy fix. Little Nissan Murano, older one, you know, low mileage. It's a pretty good one. And then we've got a Honda Accord here. This one's got like 74,000 miles on it. Flood line way down here at the bottom. No lights on the dash, runs good. But a couple of GM cars here. Here's a Chevy Malibu 2012 with 101 on it, no lights on. I don't know if it's still got the, water line. Right there. Way down low. That's the way we like them. And then got a little Buick Lucerne here. This one, real nice car. It's got a seat motors are locked up in it, but fortunately on this one it's all the way to the front, so we'll be able to take the two bolts out of the back. And of course GM, these seats are hinged in the front, so we'll be able to get this seat out fairly easily. And then a pull-apart yard. Should have the seat tracks that I can change it out, and she'll be good to go. Let's go on around now. I will show you where we are actually tearing them down and get them ready so that they hit the lot soon. So stay tuned. Okay, this is our shop right here, where we tear them down inside the shop there, and then we pull them out here, and they sit for a few days where we let them air out, dehumidifiers running in them and such as that. All of these cars right here are dry already. We've got them done. We're just awaiting on putting them back together, basically. A couple of Nissans here that we've got that, again, your water line's fairly low on the floorboard there. There she is, all tore apart. These carpets are dry. We've already had them through the dehumidifier process. We just put them in here so in case it rains, it doesn't get wet. And then we'll put them back together. Probably after Thanksgiving, we'll get all this done. So, one more Nissan over here that we have, a little Nissan Quest that came in, and we tore it down as well. And as you can see, there is the inside. Carpet is dry, humidifier's done, there's no smell inside this thing at all, and we're just awaiting to bring it back into the shop to put it back together. Now let's go into the shop and I will show you what we're currently working on right now, putting back together. Okay, we're in the shop now. This is one that we're putting together today. It's a Nissan Cube with 20,000 miles on it. This one came in with a wet floorboard, and as you can see, we basically have it all back together. Got to finish washing it off and cleaning it up. No lights on in the dash. This particular flood one only had water right here in the very corner, right up front. That was it, and it wasn't nowhere near any electronics or anything like that. It had a little piece that actually goes underneath the carpet that was wet, and we dried it out in a day and then put her back together. So, but here's your backside. It's kind of dark, but anyway, it's on the latter stages of it. It seems like I buy a lot of Nissans. I really don't. All these Nissans that we've got here are under 100,000 miles due to the CVT issues. But all of these have been good ones so far. So, yep, there it is, 20,000, 755 on the miles. There's your stock number for it. But anyway, and then over here is a older, like a 98 Isuzu Rodeo. This one barely had any water in the floorboard. Low mileage, it's just over 100,000 miles. These are real good vehicles to sell cheap, and we picked it up at a good price, and we'll be able to flip it for a pretty quick profit. So those are what we're working on now, getting together. You've seen the ones outside that we will bring in the next day or two. Let's go look at the lot now and show you what we have already done and down there. Before we go to the lot, I wanted to show you this. It looks like a furniture store in here with all the seats we've got out. And there's some carpet that's been drying. We bring them in here at night, all the wet stuff. And there's our big dehumidifier. We let that thing run, and overnight it will completely fill up with water. And seems to dry out our interiors a whole lot faster than just setting them in the wind and letting the wind and the sun take care of it. So just kind of a little glimpse. I need another dehumidifier. As many vehicles as we've got that we're currently working on. I have to go get one in town somewhere. But yeah, those are our interiors that we have. That they're dry, and most of them are for the Nissans that are sitting outside that you've seen previously. Well, I forgot about the ones that's sitting out in front of the shop. This is a 2010 HHR, has 71,000 miles on it. Again, a flood vehicle. And this one's kind of funny because right here That's where they got the flood line listed, but yet it's a clear flood line. It's right below the tire sticker there. That's the actual flood line. It just barely got in this vehicle. Didn't hurt any electronics or nothing like that. Airbag module and all that is good in it. It's just sitting here drying out. We're waiting. It'll probably go in the shop Friday or Saturday, and we'll put her back together. Ford Fusion, it's done. 42,000 miles on it. All completed and such as that. That was one of the first ones that we bought down there. Little Ford Mustang convertible. This one's got like 76,000 miles on it. We have not done anything to it yet. This is how it came in. We haven't tore it down or nothing. No lights on the dash. Runs really, really good. Let's see. More cheap cars. Little, we've got a Chrysler Sebring here, 07 model. 84,000 miles on it. This is stuck in it because it has a window regulator that's bad in it. So we'll get that fixed and get her out here. 2010 Nissan, or Mazda rather. This one here, it's got 46,000 miles on it. There's the odometer, 46,000. 2010 Mazda 5. Haven't done anything to it yet. Waiting for to get into the shop. This is my mechanic's detail man. It's his car. Cadillac CTS. This one was not flooded. It was actually storm damage. We put a back glass in it already. You can see a little bit of damage up here on the, this is bent just a little bit. Tail light's knocked out of it. I got a tail light. We just hadn't got it put in yet. So a little bit of waiver here. I'll sell this just like it is. You know, give somebody a discount on it and roll it on down the road. I think this has got 101,000 on it. Runs like a champ. Looks really good. Yeah, 101,000 on a 2011 Cadillac CTS. So, and occasionally we get one that we don't do too well with. This here is a 03 Cadillac DeVille. I didn't give a lot of money for it, but anyway, came out of Florida. But the damage on this car runs and drives out just great. But something bumped against this car during the storm. And I don't know if you can see it or not, but it has a lot of scratches. They knocked the clear coat off the top of the fenders. It's all over this car in the front end, you know, up on the top, as far as right there. You know, it didn't knock any glass out of it, but it is scratched up like crazy. You know, this is probably my $2,500 car that we will sell to somebody that just wants something good to run back and forth to work and such. You know, got a couple Ford Explorers. This is an 02 model, 53,000 miles on it. Haven't done anything to it yet. And then here's an older Ford Explorer. This is a 98 model. It's got 103 on it. And we'll get it in the shop this next week. Kia Forte, 2011. Got 87,000 miles, I think, on it. Another one that was had something that had storm damage. Back glass was knocked out of it. We put a back glass in it already. But it has a lot of scratching on it from whatever it was that was, you know, up against it. Had one little hit right here. This does not leak after we put the back glass in it. And this is how insurance companies are venting them, so that they don't grow mold and such in them. That way the air can escape out of them. I don't know if anyone has said that or you've seen it before, but when we get them in, the doors will be open just a little bit, just like this right here, taped at the top so that they will vent and that the mold doesn't gather in there. Little Acura TL, another one storm damage. Put a back glass in it. I think it's got a mirror that's knocked off of it over here. Again, they vented it. I don't think this one has had any floodwaters in it other than the rainwater whenever the back glass was knocked out of it. The mirror was messed up. I bought another mirror, same color. Matter of fact, it's sitting right there. Got a Jeep Liberty. You know, I always sell these. They do really, really well, especially if they're loaded up and four-wheel drive. This one is no exception. We haven't done anything to it. Runs and drives good. Well, I say that, we put a windshield in it. So it's got a brand new windshield. But this one here, I think it's got 107,000 on it. So it will sell in a hurry. Little Chevy Malibu came in and haven't done anything to it. It's where it sits. I think that one's got 93,000 miles on it. And then we've got a little Caravan, little cheapo van. But yet it's got, let me see here, 88,000 miles on it. There's the Copart sticker on it. We've been buying most of them from Copart. I've got a few from IAA, but most have come from Copart so far. So, but these are some of them that we have here that are waiting to be processed. Get them in our shop and get them cleaned and checked out and then sold. Now we will go down the lot and look at what I have, which is the first few. Okay, we're down here by the highway where the car lot is. This is the front line. This is the car dealership we had, Liberty Truck Sales. And right now it's kind of the calm before the storm because we're gonna have a lot more vehicles down here in another couple of weeks. But let me go through what I've got. Here's 3 SUVs that we've gotten out of Florida. This one right here was not flood damaged. Actually, all it was a tree limb fell on this left rear door and messed it up. I bought a door from the pull-apart yard that was the same exact color. I had to stripe it, but that was the only thing I had to do to it. It's got a little bit of a damage, a dent right here that I didn't fix, didn't mess with it. I gotta go back to the pull-apart yard, forgot the other day, and get this little piece for the roof rack. It broke that whenever whatever limb or something hit it. But that was all the damage on it. But it's ready to go. It's on the lot here other than that thing up top. But 02 Isuzu Rodeo got 136. It's the highest mileage one we've bought down there. But it looks so clean, and I knew that it didn't need much to fix it. So I bought it. Anyway, Nissan Rogue, another one here that was storm damaged. Wasn't flooded. What happened on this one was a tree limb fell across the front of it here. It broke the windshield. It messed up the hood and messed up this left fender. The front end was fine. The headlights were fine. The only thing you can see left from it is right here. Got a little old dent right there. But other than that, that's it. I went to pull-apart yard. Got a hood and a fender in the same color. I put a windshield in it, and now it's ready to sell. 39,000 miles on it. 08 model. Again, Nissan low mileage. I'm not too scared of them, you know. This thing runs and drives out just great. So 2015 Nissan Rogue. That one there, another one that came through. Let me go over here and look. Some of these are not. They're some of our stuff that we got before the floods. Started buying the flood ones. None of them are flood ones. They're local cars we bought from the rebuilders, from like Copart, and we rebuilt them. Let's see. This right here is one that came from Florida. Came from in the first shipment. That's an 09 Acura RL. It's got 107,000 on it. Carpet flood. No lights on in the dash. Runs and drives out wonderful. Everything works on it. It's sitting down here ready to sell. And then we got a 72,000 mile Toyota Camry. Don't mind all the stuff. We've got a Highline right here, and these birds just flat have their way down here. So anyway, 07 Toyota Camry, 72,000 miles on it. Again, carpet flood, no lights on in the dash. We took it apart, dried it out, put it back together, checked all the connections and such, and she's good to go. She's ready. So I think I got 2 more down here that came out of the hurricanes. One of my only trucks. It's a consignment. That's a 2006 LBZ Duramax. Nice truck, 4-wheel drive, one owner. I'm selling it for the guy that bought it new. 455,000 miles on that truck, but you wouldn't know it to drive it. Anyway, this here, I normally don't buy PT Cruisers, I'll be honest with you, but this is a convertible. It has 33,000 miles on it, no lights on in the dash, barely got the carpet wet. This is a nice one. Runs and drives out just great, you know, and it's down here ready to sell. The last one I have here is a 2001 Toyota Camry. This car's got 102,000 miles on it. It's on my website right now for sale, and barely got into the floorboard. The only thing I had to change out on this was the airbag module was bad. It had gotten wet. So fortunately, 01 back does not have a VIN code in it. At least I bought a pull apart module for 35 bucks, and I put it in and light went off, and it's working like it's supposed to. So anyway, but that is it for now. Right now, currently I have bought 45 storm damage cars out of Hurricane Helene and Milton. Just so far, you know, with all of them that we've had, I've had one or two that I wasn't really happy with. They'll still make money, but they just won't make as much as I thought they would. I have not been down there to look at anything. I buy them off the pictures based on the flood lines and that they're running dry. And, you know, I've had good luck with it. You know, some people wouldn't dare do that, you know, but I don't have an issue or problem with it. You got to adapt, and if you're going to sell as many cars as we do, you can't go down there and look at each one. There's no way in the world could you look at all them cars and pick out some good ones in order to be profitable. You know, you got to buy in bulk, in my opinion, you know, and get your profit and reinvest it. So anyway, if you have any questions or anything like that, feel free to let me know. I'd be glad to answer anything that you might have. And till next time, we'll catch you on the other one. Like I said, you know, I'm not monetized. You know, if you want to subscribe to the channel, thanks. I appreciate it. You know, hit me with a like. Comment down below what you think about it, what you don't like about it. And till next time, we'll see you in the next one. I'll hope to do some more videos. I've got a video on my big truck. It is completed, and I will have that out in the next week or two. So anyway, God bless. Hope you have a happy Thanksgiving, and we'll catch you in the next one.